sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray. Brought to you proudly by Sportsman's Warehouse and the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we talk about one of my favorite subjects on today's show. The Southeastern Outdoor Press Association is rolling into Oxford on next Wednesday through Saturday. But, of course, the man that's in the studio with me today, he will be in 2 states, 3 states, back and forth. Golly, he's going to break the Guinness Book of Records, and that's my man Ron Wong. Good morning, Ron.
Hey, good morning, Larry. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, the weather has broken.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, we're going to have a nice day today, this Saturday.
Yep. Going to be beautiful.
Now, then Monday it's supposed
we won't
to
talk about that, but you're supposed to fish
that.
Monday. I mean, because
Yes.
Ron, look, Southeastern Outdoor Press Association, I've been a member since April of 1988. I'm an old-timer, and Ron knows how much I love SEOPA, and I know how much he loves SEOPA. And coming to Oxford is one of those rare treats where we get to have a couple of hundred outdoor writers, communicators, and spouses.
Media
and,
members.
All coming to Oxford, Mississippi, and this man across from me, if anybody knows Oxford, it's Ron Wong, and he's going to be down there, in and out. Plus, tell them what your schedule. Let's get it off the bat right now. So your schedule next week will be.
Well, we have media members coming in early for.
So you'll be
SEOPA.
fishing on Monday
because they start with board meetings on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I have some people coming in Monday that want to go fishing, so I'll be taking them fishing.
Okay.
And I'll do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll start with SEOPA with registration.
That's registration, okay.
Thursday, I will be at SEOPA for part of the day, and then leaving there, going straight to Grenada
for
the American Crappie Trail registration for their last qualifying tournament of the year on Grenada Lake.
And
I'll wake up early Friday morning and shoot pictures of the American Crappie Trail launch.
Yeah.
As soon as that's over, I'm going to rush up to Oxford and attend some of the events, the conferences, seminars.
Then head back?
Then I'm going to head back to Grenada, shoot pictures of the weigh-in. As soon as the weigh-in is over, I will be rushing back to Oxford so I can have dinner with all of my SEOPA friends.
Oh, my goodness.
On Friday, and then Saturday I'll be around Oxford for the last day of SEOPA until afternoon. And then I'll be rushing back down to Grenada to shoot pictures of the final day.
I'm tired already.
Of the American Crappie Trail Tournament. As soon as I finish that, I'm going to rush back up to Oxford.
Rush.
To make dinner. You know, I can't miss food.
Mount Rushmore. I mean, that's what we can put your picture up there on Mount Rushmore instead of.
Yeah, we've got a lot going on.
And Ron will be able to squeeze in a little time on next week's show. We'll catch up with it. We'll talk, but because this is a big deal with SEOPA coming to Oxford in my many years, 31 years in the organization. This is, we've been all over. Next year, SEOPA's in West Virginia.
Yeah.
And we've been in Florida. We've been in South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee.
And you know what? The year after South Carolina, is going to be really a super trip, and that's going to be Springfield, Missouri.
Yes, I know they don't have a host of event. We've been there before.
But they didn't have the wonders of
wildlife.
No,
they didn't. But that's all. So we're going to talk with some really super guests on today's show as we talk SEOPA. But technically, we're going to kick off the show with our man, Frank Barton, in the next, technically the first segment of the show.
Hope he's not too wet.
Yeah, you saw the picture that I posted of Frank, and I have talked to Frank, and he said it was fine that I posted that. But he's in Cheraw, South Carolina, at the Master National Retriever Club big event, 1,020 dogs.
Wow!
And then Frank's in charge of keeping registered all those dogs. So we're going to talk to Frank after this first break and get back and then we'll head right to SEOPA because we've got a guest lineup of some folks that really have SEOPA at heart. And Ron, you know, this is an important event for Oxford. It's going to showcase Oxford, right?
You know, when you have somewhere between 200, 300 media members in town, they're obviously going to have a lot of takeaway, get a lot of content that talks about where they have just visited. And, of course, you know, Oxford has a lot of historical value, too. I mean, William Faulkner, we're going to be able to have the opportunity to tour Roanoke, which was where,
yes.
You know, and then they have these kennels down there, these
Wild Rose Kennels.
Yeah,
yes.
And, you know, there's a lot to do, and you know, it's just a great place to be. Obviously, they're going to be talking about the food because that's you know, if you're a foodie, you want to go to Oxford.
Yeah, and that'll kick off Wednesday night really with a welcome meal, and then of course they eat all the time down there, and the speakers
good.
And a lot of folks will be able to probably come through Memphis as they fly in and go on down to Oxford. A lot of our folks that we see once a year in October. And we've been trying to get SEOPA to come this way for a long time. And I think the growth of Oxford, and Ron, you know this better than I, it's going to be at the Hampton Inn Convention Center.
And it's and the Hampton Inn, which is very, very new. It's only been open now at a year.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right across the street from the convention center. So it's, you know, it's very, very easy to get around in. You know, Larry, it's the closest I think SEOPA's ever been is Little Rock.
Little Rock, that's right. Yeah,
and that's the closest it's ever been. Of course, that's only an hour and 45 minutes away, but still.
But it's been to Mississippi before. We've been to Greenville before. We've been to the Biloxi area, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But they've never been to Oxford, and they'll say, "Well, why Oxford?" Well, look, you're right there at Sardis, you're Grenada. You got all the Great Lakes and things around there.
And you know, you talk about that. So many of the members that are coming in early of SEOPA have gotten, they wanted to go crappie fishing on Grenada Lake, the number one crappie lake in the U.S.
And that's where the trail is next weekend, too.
And so Matt Morgan with the American Crappie Trail and Jack Wells with B&M Poles.
Yes, yeah.
They have set everybody up. You know what? And they just didn't get any old crappie teams to help take these media people out. Ronnie Cap, Steve Coleman, Tim Blackley.
All right.
Terry and Cole Stewart.
Okay.
Who we've had on this show.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
All of them will be taking media members out. Oh, isn't that cool?
That's really cool. And just think of the publicity and the things that are going to be written, the videos it's going to be taken for Oxford. And, you know, I'm just really excited. Of course, being here, we can go back and forth if you wanted to. I'm going to stay down there a couple of days in the Hampton, but we'll still be on the air next Saturday, and we'll be speaking to Ron and some other ones about that, and hopefully we'll have the winner, if we can work it out again, as Ron usually does, from the tournament that
American
weekend.
Patrol.
On the following week.
We'll do that.
We'll do that on the following week after that, because this is the last one, if I'm not mistaken.
The
before
last qualifying tournament, that's right. Before the 2020 championship, or the 2019 championship.
Yes. At where?
It'll be in March at Sardis Lake.
Wow, March. There's so much going on, you know, and when you think about it and the advancement of the square. I mean, the downtown. You get a chance to see the campus and
Oxford is very.
I know it is for you.
Of a lot of the small towns in the South.
Yeah,
very quaint.
Yes, it is.
A town square, a courthouse square. That's what all of these southern towns are like, and it's good that media members can see what a nice southern town is all about.
I know
it's just representative of so many in our area.
Well, the old Westwood saxophone player has done a lot of work on this. I know he's been heavily involved, and appreciate the work, Ron, that you have done to help everybody get ready for this big event. So I think you folks are going to enjoy talking some of the folks today, because they're not just part of the Cioppa family, but they also have a lot of responsibilities in some of their jobs. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but we're going to really surprise you with some really big names today on Outdoors with Larry Ray. But we're going to kick it off. We're going to head to Cheraw, South Carolina. And if you saw my picture that I posted earlier in the week of Frank Barton sitting there in the rain, we'll talk to Frank about what it's like to be out there with 1,020 dogs. Wow. We'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.